Hey, Eric Peacock here. Just a quick live here, kind of a mindset Monday. Um, One thing I want to talk about is embracing the suck. And the suck are the hard things in life. A lot of times we in America have gotten so used to being comfortable and everything to be convenient, comfortable, and easy. And we forgot what it is to work and struggle for something. And when it comes to fitness, one of the biggest things that I've learned is that the exercises that usually suck the most produce the biggest results. And that kind of is a metaphor for life. The things that are the hardest give you the biggest payoff. The things that are easy, you really don't appreciate. And so embracing the suck means in the gym, doing the hard work, doing things like bar squats instead of trying to go around them with leg presses. Um, doing free weights versus machines, doing some high intensity work versus just sitting on the recumbent bike and pedaling away while you're reading your magazine. So you have to embrace the challenging things. Challenge yourself, not just in the fitness gym, but in life. And too often people won't challenge themselves, and you have to be ready to struggle a little bit for it to be sweet. I know I was talking to somebody last night about that. Is when you go through a journey, whether it's a fitness journey, a business journey, or anything else, it becomes that much more valuable when you've had to struggle a little bit. One of my stories is I was a walk-on in college as a football player, undersized, not recruited. Nobody thought I had a chance in hell to make it. I walked on and ended up on the scout team, getting basically becoming cannon fodder for the older guys. And we had a really good defense at the time. So, I mean, these guys came after us every day. And that experience, that's how I started out. I'm going from a high school starter to becoming the lowest man on the totem pole, basically a glorified blocking dummy. But you got to pay your dues. And, I went through the scout team and did all the things I needed to do and kept working hard. And yeah, there's a point I wanted to quit, but I didn't quit. And, I've talked about this before, that changed the whole course of my life, is realizing that the hardest things are the most worthwhile. And because I didn't quit, I stuck it out. I hit my two goals, which was to get a scholarship and to start. And, it was great. It was a great experience. And if I would have quit, I would have missed out. If I wouldn't have just embraced the suck and dealt with the adversity and the challenges of being a walk-on and being undersized and having to work harder than some of the other players that were much more talented, I never would have got any of those things. And that whole experience, I thought back on it, I'm glad I wasn't recruited out of high school. I'm glad I wasn't a high school stud football player. I'm glad I had to work for those things because it taught me how to work for things in life in general. And, believe me, with that whole experience, there's a lot of suck. There's a lot of tough workouts, conditioning, 2-a-day training camps, actually 3 a day. We didn't get all the free time that a lot of the other students had, but I liked the structure and I liked the discipline of that. So that was one experience. Another experience was when I wanted to learn another language. I wanted to learn Spanish, and I remember it was really hard. It almost gave me headaches to learn the grammar. And I forced myself to do it. I put myself in uncomfortable situations. I walked into my now friend's supermercado and stumbled over Spanish. Was terrible. Looked like a complete idiot. Felt really embarrassed, but they were very gracious to me, and they actually became good friends. And now I can speak fluent Spanish with them. So that was another example of embracing the suck. And then running a business, I'll tell you what, there's a lot of things I really like, and there's a lot of things I don't like. And embracing the tough months and learning from them. Why did I lose money in a month? Or why did that marketing campaign that I spent a lot of money on not work? And being willing to take those risks and do the hard things to get to where you want to get. So my message today, just on Mindset Monday, is anything in life that is worth it is going to have some suck with it. Being a parent, I'm a parent now. There's definitely some challenges and some things that quote unquote suck. It's having to be the bad cop, having discipline, having to sacrifice things. You can't be selfish. You have to sacrifice some of your own stuff so your kids can become good adults. I think raise good kids to become good adults. Also to for the kids, you have to be a role model. You got to lead. I believe you got to lead by actions that hold you extra accountable. And sometimes that sucks, and we as parents, we screw up sometimes, but being a parent is a tough job, and it does suck at times, but it is so worth it, you know, and anything is. Marriage is tough, you know. All of us that are married can tell you, anybody who's been married or is married knows that it is a very challenging relationship, but putting the hard work in, doing the extra effort, you know, doing things your spouse wants to do that necessarily aren't what you want to do, you know, that can maybe quote unquote suck sometimes, but you know, if it makes your spouse happy, it's worth it. And so, you know, whether it's a fitness goal, whether it's having a good marriage, raising good kids, it's going to be hard. There's going to be some things that suck, and it's not only going to be rainbows and unicorns. So we have to learn to embrace the suck. And a good place to start that is in the gym. One reason I said I like the gym is it teaches you how to do hard things and overcome them and have stronger character with those hard things. You know, and why do we go to the gym? We know that most of the time we go to the gym, we know we're going to have to endure some quote unquote pain, but we'll do it anyway. But when it comes to life and we don't want to deal with tough situations, tough problems, tough people, we avoid it, you know, but we do it in the gym. So the gym to me is really kind of, it's a dress rehearsal for real life is, you know, when you go to the gym and do your workout after you've had a tough day, or you've had some bad news and you make it to the gym and you do the workout and you take care of yourself, that shows that you're not going to let that circumstance dictate your life. That shows that you're in control of your life. You're not letting circumstances control you. So, you know, by doing those disciplined things, going to the gym, you know, whatever those tasks, those important tasks that I call non-negotiables during the day, doing them no matter what, unless there's a major crisis or emergency, that is where you learn to embrace the suck. Because I'll tell you what, I'm a fitness guy and I get up some mornings and I don't want to go to the gym, but I know if I go, I'm going to feel better. And I'm a Christian, and on Sundays I don't want to go to church. I'd rather just sit home and veg on the couch, but I go, and I'm always glad I did. And you know, if there's a project in the yard, sometimes it's like, man, I would like to just chill out and rest, but we had some yard work to do, and you do the hard work and get it done. I'm always glad I did. So learn to embrace the suck, because there's, you know, and hard things in life are what I think really build character and help you learn how to overcome challenges. So that's my Mindset Monday. Simple, not too extravagant, but if you need help in the gym, definitely, you know, hit me up with a personal message if you have any questions on fitness. Also be looking for, I'm going to be starting a special Facebook group where we're going to talk about, we're going to be working on developing new fitness and nutrition and healthy habits. I'm going to be launching that this week, and it's free. That's the best price there is, but we're going to have some free coaching, accountability, and things like that in there. So be looking for that group. And that's my Mindset Monday. Go out and embrace the suck, do the hard things. It's so worth it. You'll get stronger, you'll get better character, and you'll be glad you did. That's it for Mindset Monday. We'll talk to you later.